Hello friends, I am Pushpa Kumawat, Assistant Professor Biyani Girls V8 College. I welcome you all on behalf of GuruKPU.com. Today I am going to present a lecture about the sentence and its part predicate. As we have studied in our previous video about the subject and the various kinds of subject and various parts of subject, now we are discussing about the division of predicate. As we know that a sentence is made of two important parts, that are subject and predicate. Subject is the main part which is containing person or some kinds of verb that is made of noun, and in this predicate part we have these main objects like verb, object, object complement and complement. For this we will know it by an example. I wrote a letter. In this sentence, I stands for subject, wrote stands for verb, a stands for article, or letter stands for object. In this sentence, we can classify the subject and predicate part. I is the subject part, whether wrote a letter is the predicate part. Now we will understand this by a table. This is a table which is divided into two parts, subject and predicate. Now let's see. The first example of the predicate part is I like apples. In this sentence, I stand for subject, whether like and apples is in predicate part, and like is the verb, that is the main verb, and object is apples. In the second, he writes poems. Same will be applied here. He is subject, verb, writes, and object poems. Sneha cooks food. Again, Sneha is subject because it is the main person of this sentence. Cooks is the main verb, the work that is done by Sneha, and food is the object. Now we will see the next table of this kind of predicate part. We have classified the predicate part into the three main parts, that are verb, object and object complement. Let's say with some examples. The manager thought it important. In this sentence, the manager is denoting subject, thought is the main verb, so it is a verb part. It is denoting the object, whether importance is denoting the object complement, because it gives us some important information about the object, so it is the adjective and known as object complement. The other one is my son keeps his clothes clean. In this sentence, my son is denoting subject, keeps is the main verb, his clothes denoting object, and clean denoting the object complement, that is the adjective. The next one is your words made me worried. In this sentence, your words denoting subject, made is the main verb, me object, and worried the past participle of a predicate part. So we have discussed the three main parts of predicate, that are verb, object and object complement. Now we will see that there are two kinds of objects, the direct object and the indirect object. Now it is a division of direct and indirect object. Let's see the examples. Saroj gave me a book. In this sentence, we have two objects. First is indirect object and the second one is direct object. Let's have a knowledge that what is direct object and what is indirect object. When we get an answer for what, so it is a direct object, and when we get an answer of to whom, so it is an indirect object. For all over, if we can see that always an indirect object will be a living person or a living thing, and the direct object will be always a non-living thing. Some examples are here. Saroj gave me a book. In this sentence, Saroj is denoting subject as usual, gave denoting verb, indirect object me. So it is a living person, and a book, that is a direct object. The next is that I sent my son a watch. Again we have two kinds of object, indirect object and direct object. you wrote him a letter. This is another example of predicate part, that is dividing into two parts, direct and indirect object, that are you is denoting subject, wrote is denoting main verb, indirect object him, and direct object a letter. So friends, we have discussed about the various kinds and various parts of predicate part. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please comment and share, and for more details, for more information, log on to our website www.gurukpo.com. Thank you and thank you.